Hello. I often work on audio and video equipment, but I'm not a great fan of fixing tellies. But I've been given this. So it's a 40-inch Samsung 4K TV, and it has two issues. And I'm not sure if either of them can be repaired, or even should be repaired. But let's have a look at them. Well, presently this is running on Freeview. If anybody still uses that service, we certainly don't. And I wasn't even sure if our aerial was still connected, but it is, and here it is working. But if I change to a different channel, channel 5, it says Jeremy Vine, so it knows what program should be there, and then it comes up with no signal. But when I first plugged this in yesterday, there was a signal, a good clear signal on channel 5 initially. And then after a few minutes it started to break up, and now there's nothing at all. So we're seeing some channels work fine and others give no signal. So I'm suspecting there's a fault with the Freeview DVB reception circuit. I don't know why, but perhaps it's losing gain at certain frequencies. So some channels work fine and others don't, or do intermittently work. Perhaps I should get it to do a search of channels, but I don't think that's going to help. I think it will just clear loads of channels off. But let's give that a quick go. Apparently it's got a PIN number. We don't know what it is. Oh, that's unhelpful. I'll have to ask the previous owner if they remember what the PIN number is. Probably not. Now, quite apart from the issue with the tuner, which I'm still looking at, we have another problem, which you may or may not be able to see, but I'll get you a bit closer. You see these marks here? They are not dead pixels, they are dead insects. And there are lots of them, probably about a dozen insects spread all over the screen. I've just been fiddling with things, and for no apparent reason the channels that weren't working earlier are now working. So I think the tuner is intermittent, but these dead bugs are not intermittent. So what should we do? Well, I have seen a YouTube video where somebody clears those by using an electric toothbrush to vibrate the screen and cause the bugs to drop down. And I think that's worth a shot. So let's see if we can clear some. What I need is a kind of a grey background that we can use to see them. Can't see them on this colour so much. Okay, I can see my dead bugs here. I mean, these are two of the worst ones right here. So let's try the electric toothbrush route. Of course, the other thing could be to dismantle the whole thing and split the screen from the backlight. But I'm not sure on this model whether that's actually possible, and it certainly would carry some risk. So let's try to vibrate them out of the way first. Right, with this fairly plain background, we're going to work on some of these most obvious bugs, using the electric toothbrush to try to vibrate them off the screen. It can require a lot of patience apparently, and a certain amount of luck and skill to get them to move. At the moment I'm not seeing any movement at all. Well, so far they have not moved a tiny little bit, so I'm going to say that probably the success of that varies on the construction of your particular panel, and not so much on this one. So I'm looking for some help here from people who work on TVs a lot. Do you know if it's possible and reasonably safe to split the screen from the backlight on this TV? If it's too risky, I'll leave it alone. But any useful information, please let me know, and we can see if we'll work further on this TV. In the meantime, I'll do plenty more content on other audio and video technology. Bye for now.